Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jules MOA here. Before you go any further in this video, please don't forget to join the Jules MOA family. We're on the road to 1K. So to jump right into the video, my brows are done and my eye has been based with the P. Louise base. So I'm gonna do my Charlotte Tilbury concoction for my eye look today, and I hope you guys do enjoy what I came up. So for my eyes today, I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in 4 Deep, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna use this as my darkest shade that I will be going in with. So I'm going to take this shadow in an upside down C shape as usual. My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in 3 Dark to blend out this brown shade that I've previously placed down. Taking the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder into medium, which looks like this, and I'm gonna take my brush, swirl that in, and just place that just like so. I'm not going for a defined cut crease or anything of that sort. Now that my eyes are complete, I'm going to take my first step, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal ELIXIR. It looks like this. It does come in a squeeze tube, and I've been loving using all these products that I'm using today as part of my routine for a flawless base. Can't forget the forehead. The next step is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I've been using this cream religiously, but trying to use a little amount because obviously this is the mini version for £25. But I was one of those ones that didn't believe in moisturizing the skin before makeup, but trust me, it makes a complete difference. And I have extremely oily skin. The next step for me is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. And I've only used this primer once, so I'm not 100% on this, but I've used everything else multiple times. So we shall see how this looks. But you can see it instantly gives me a glow. And this is the mini version, or I think it's the sample size if I'm not mistaken. But you can see that nice glow that I'm getting from this primer so far. The next step is the Hollywood Flawless Filter number 7. Okay. And this is supposed to give you another layer of glow. I have been using this every time I do my makeup. Like, I love this product. I'm gonna use my foundation brush to just blend that out. Some people do wear this on its own without applying any other product onto the face, but I'm just using it as a glow for now. You can see it has a little bit of coverage already For my next step, I'm going to take my corrector, which is the Charlotte Tilbury 3 Tan. And they do have a darker version to this, but this is the number 3, which is the third one. Just going to use my finger and tap onto areas that I do have discoloration still. The next step is my foundation. And this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I have this in 14 Neutral. But my correct shade in this one is 14 Warm. How do I know that? Because I went to store to check it out. But they didn't have sample size and didn't have cash to pay for that right there and then. So in the future, I will definitely pick up my correct shade. I'm just going to pat this foundation out. Bringing it down to my neck. You can see that this foundation is a bit warm. It's nothing too drastic, but my correct shade is 14 Warm, which comes off more on the neutral side of things, which is very odd to me. Because even the cool in this foundation comes out very... See how gorgeous that looks so far. Regardless of the shade match. By the time I'm finished the whole of my makeup routine, you'll see it all coming together nicely. I've been loving this glow, and can you believe this whole routine lasted through this hot British weather? For someone that has extremely oily skin, I was so amazed by it. Okay, and the next step I'm going to take is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. And this is in the shade 11 Tan. I hate the packaging for this thing. It's not even coming off. Oh my god. It's not opening up. Oh my goodness. It was not coming off at all. But I hate the packaging of this because it just gets completely messy. But other than that, the product is amazing. I love the shade and everything also. The next step, I'm going to take my sponge. I don't know where I got the sponge from, but I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer. And this concealer is one of my favorite concealers. Look at that. Look at the natural glow already without any highlighter, without anything at all. I'm just loving how everything is blended in seamlessly. So this side is blended out and this side is not. Like, just look at my skin. We're taking my foundation brush just to blend out the edges of this concealer. And the concealer shade is just perfect. They do not have any cream contour in dark shades or dark chocolate girls, but I don't usually go in with a cream contour. I'm just gonna set under my eyes with Airbrush Flawless Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 2, and this is what it looks like. I do have number 3 for those who are my complexion in any foundation such as MAC NC50, NARS Macau, Fenty 420, Estee Lauder Sandalwood. So my correct shade in this foundation once again is 14 Warm. Even though it says warm, it comes off very neutral or golden undertone. So this is the difference in number 3 and number 2. These products do oxidize, so that's why I did end up purchasing number 2. I will swatch number 2 and number 3 for you guys on the back of my hand. Anyways, so right here is number 2 and right here is number 3, and you can see that number 3 matches my complexion ever so slightly, and it does oxidize a bit, so I do not like it for brightening my under eyes or my concealed areas, so hence why I went in with number 2. But I'll definitely go in with number 2 right now so you guys can see what it looks like on. I wanted to use, but and I love this powder. It just blurs out every imperfection you have. Look how that just blends right into my skin nicely. And you can see how much product I'm taking up on the pan. Like, look at that, and look how this is just gonna blend out really nice. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Just a beautiful powder. I do not necessarily like to blend out this powder with a sponge, but I love how the brush blends it out really nicely. I'm just gonna pat this product right into the skin. Look at that. Gorgeous. I'm just patting that in so it doesn't remove any products underneath. And this powder does not give you any ounce of flashback. I'll tell you that for free. Just give you that airbrushed, flawless finish. The next powder I'll be taking is my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in 4 Deep, and this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna swatch it for those who have never seen it. So that is 4 Deep in the bronzer. Taking my PC 21 from Peaches and Cream, and I'm just gonna use this and apply my bronzer. If you guys did pick up number 4, I would suggest you go in with a light hand and build up to the coverage you would prefer. This is a flawless bronzer nevertheless. The next thing I'm going to take is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and this is number 4, which is the deepest face powder they do have. This is not the bronzer either, but this is the face powder. So as you can see, I have number 2, 3, and 4 in the Airbrush Flawless Powder, and this is the shade of number 4 bronzer. Yes. So I'm going to take the number 4 and put it all over my face to set my face. Don't forget the neck. And this powder is just beautiful, like legitly beautiful. Look how fleeky my face is looking. Taking my Pillow Talk Cheek to Cheek blush, and this is the Intense. And I'm going to just blush up my cheeks, give it some color. And in the middle you can see that there's like a little highlight or shade. So you swirl everything in and it gives you that natural glow from within. Like, look at my face. Like, I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury products. This is not even a sponsored video. This is not even a person that has got PR. I'm just genuinely in love with Charlotte Tilbury products. And I love the fact that it's buildable coverage. I'm going to take is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Star highlighter, and this is high pigmented highlighter for soft focus glow. So this is what the highlighter looks like in the inside. Very gorgeous, very soft to the touch. You can see the highlighter right there. Gorgeous. If you are my complexion in any way possible and you do own the Amrezy highlighter, it's a bit darker than the Amrezy times Anastasia highlighter. I love a blending nose highlight. So just pat that out, make sure everything is seamlessly blended in. To finish off this look, I'm going to take my AIRBRUSH Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. And I feel like this changed the whole makeup game. Like, oh. The way it just makes everything well blended in. Like, take away all that powdery look. For my lip liner today, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown Lip Liner. And this one reminds me of... On top of that, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Mrs. Kisses lipstick. And it looks like this with a lots of kisses on it. I'm just going to pop this in the center of my lips. I feel like I want to put a little bit of Pillow Talk in the center. It's just a little bit lighter, but yeah, I'm kind of liking that. A little bit of my Pillow Talk 3 Intense lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. Just darken up the corners just a little bit. To go on top of this to make it super glossy, I'm going to take my Pillow Talk lip gloss from the Jewels collection from Charlotte Tilbury to use as a topper. I do not like this doe foot applicator. But that is looking gorgeous there. So this is Pillow Talk from the Jewels collection. So this is the final look.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.